Hello YouTube. Nothing about the greenhouse. Although, look around. I won't stop you. Things are popping up. I have had to have been running the wood stove. But that's what you got to do up here in Canada. Those are pumpkins, which I started way too early. But hey, it's time to have fun with a greenhouse. Got two nice little lines, stuff growing here. I also got nice little lines of weeds growing in those, but I'm kind of being picky as to how I pick them out, letting them get a little bit bigger. But what I really made this video about, but I will show you how pretty the strawberries are coming up. Something made me snap earlier today, because it was probably about the 50th time I've dealt with this. Basic economics. Most people don't understand it. I am going to be the first one to tell you, I am not smart. I am D-U-M dumb. I'm not even giving me a D. The B. See? I can't even spell it. Dumb is spelled D-U-M-B. I might have a few people go, really? But then you're with me. But I am D-U-M dumb. But I can tell you, I understand basic economics. Now, pause the video. How many of you are for a higher minimum wage? Yay, minimum wage, it's all good for... No. You're an idiot. Feel free to unsubscribe, whatever you want to do. But, let's say you're making $9 an hour and that's your minimum wage. All right? So, you all of a sudden go up to $10 an hour, which, by the way, they're talking about $15 an hour in a lot of places, minimum. So they're jacking that up to $15 an hour. So everyone goes, yeah, minimum wage is higher. So first off, anyone who makes more than minimum wage, step one, your money is worth less. Hold with me there, folks. You will understand. For anyone who's lagging behind. But if minimum wage goes up, anyone who makes more than minimum wage, your wages are actually going down. Your buying power is dropping. You will understand that shortly. But here's the easiest way to put it. So, if you're working 40 hours a week and you make an extra $1, just for nice, easy round numbers, you're making an extra $1 more an hour at 40 hours a week. How much more money are you making a week? 90% of people go, well, I'm making $40 more. You're wrong. Depending on the taxes in your area, sales tax, income tax, all those things. But let's go on an average. You're actually only making about $35 to $36 more a week. And that's being pretty generous. But what's in your head, you are making $40 more a week. So what are you going to do? A lot of us, you're going to spend $40 more a week. So you are already $4 behind the 8 ball. All right? Follow me there. I'm going to get a lot of hate off this one. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have too many super social justice warrior type people that are saying waitresses need... Yeah, waitresses do need good money. And you know what? A good waitress does make good money, because my sister was a waitress. She made a ton of money. A lot of my friends are waitresses. They make a lot more money than I do. Actually, when I switched to a high-paying job, I knew waitresses that I used to work with in the bar, and they still made $200 more than me a week because they were good waitresses. Because it's a tip-driven industry. But anyways, so you're already $4 behind the 8 ball. That's step one. Now, say you drink coffee. I myself don't. I have enough of my own addictions. I don't need coffee. I have enough other problems. So off the top of my head, say your $2 Tim Hortons, well, I heard Starbucks is a lot more, but say you're $2 Tim Hortons twice a day. So you're $4, right? Well, who makes that coffee for you? Someone who makes minimum wage. Guess what? Corporations are never going to take the hit. It's always going to be the little guy. You are the little guy. So, eventually, it's going to get changed to $2.25. So, you drink 2 coffees a day, $2, and now it's 50 more cents that you're now out. So, you're now $4.50 behind the 8 ball. Now, say you live by yourself and you buy groceries every week. You buy $50 worth of groceries. You get some fresh vegetables, some fresh fruit, some meat, some frozen foods, some rice, whatever. Who works at the grocery store? Oh, wait. That's also a minimum wage job. Well, all those people that work at minimum wage, they're getting their rates raised. So who's going to take the hit? Not the corporation, but you, the little guy. So now, your $50 a week in groceries, randomly throughout the year, depending on availability of products, it's going to be up like $8, $10 more a week. So what are we at now? Like, let's just say like 12, 15 bucks a week, 15 bucks more. So there's that. Then if you've got something that's been thrown in my area, thank you to my Zig Heil leader we have now, we have a carbon tax, which he's saying is, oh, it's going to help the average Canadian. It's going to screw every single Canadian, plus every company we deal with a carbon tax. Not saying that I want people to pollute, but it's really going to affect small families. I have a small family, I have a small business, I have a small farm, and I work. Guess what? 1 month, I know I'm getting screwed. Anyways, you add all these things up, you thinking you're making $10 more a week, already starting $4 less, 2 months in, once everything catches up, your minimum wage gets raised, you're on average $20 less a week getting screwed. You're actually getting yourself worse into debt. Why do I say this? Why am I so ticked off? Because when I was younger, minimum wage was $6.85 and it was froze there for a very long period of time. The most money I ever had to burn, like I mean to screw around with, to throw away. I was younger, so you weren't trying to do stuff, but I mean, on average, to burn, screw up, throw away, the most money I had was when minimum wage was $6.85. Reason being, there was jobs. How do you pay someone? You need to have the money. You need to make those brackets. Because I can't pay someone, especially here. Like, I pay guys on the farm all the time. Well, actually not anymore. I've really dropped out on a lot of that stuff because I can't afford to pay people to do a crappy job now. And $10, $15 an hour cash, anymore in this area, all you get is guys that'll do a crappy job. It's worth it to me more to spend more time doing it myself and putting myself further behind. Because these people just assume that the job and the money is gifted to them. They need it, they deserve it. When there was companies actually strove for your business. They wanted you to work for them. We don't have that anymore. Now, there is a greater statement of there is more employees than there is jobs. So every time minimum wage goes up, jobs go down. I know it seems counterproductive to a lot of people, but please just do the math. Feel free to hate me. Keep it clean in your hate speech, though. My preferred pronouns are he, him. You know, I'm Canadian, so you know if you're gonna, I'm not a bitch is a female dog, so I prefer not to be called bitch. So if you're gonna get rude and you're gonna get nasty, you know, direct it at me with the proper pronouns. Don't get into my wife and kids on it. I don't think any of my subscribers will, but you know, eventually this might get out further in the internet. But please, when you talk about all these Fight for 15, which isn't a thing here, but it was a big thing in the States, but they have pushed minimum wage up to 15 here in a lot of areas. Do the math. Just look at it objectively. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. One of my very few semi-political videos. Anyways, just because I haven't done it in a while, hooples, vegetables. I'll see you this summer, buddy. And have a good night, guys. Bye.